Hey guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews, and today's the unboxing and overview of the UMIDIGI A3 Pro. It's Mike again for B-Tech Reviews here, and today we're going to take a look at the UMIDIGI A3 Pro. And the reason why I got this phone is because it's with your 5% coupon on Amazon, comes out to $95 and it has some pretty good specs, and I wanted to check it out because I did see a TechRight's unboxing on it and I thought it looked interesting. So first of all, when I actually took this out of the Amazon box, everything was outside of the box. So the actual phone, the charger, whatever this phone basically came with was already outside of the box, and this actual box was still closed up, and then when I opened the box there was nothing in there, obviously, because the phone was already out. So this is somewhat of like a second unboxing, and I'm gonna have to see if the phone actually even turns on because it was already, again, out of the box. So I'm gonna have to maybe complain to Amazon about that. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, guys, for you. And here we go. Here is the phone itself. Again, this is a 5.7-inch display, and right out of the box you can tell that something was going on with this phone because again, it has like marks and whatnot going across of it. So I don't know if someone got their hands on this phone from the postal service or what, but this is already kind of like upsetting to me. So again, I'm gonna take the phone out and just see what else is in here. Again, I kind of had to repackage it. Instantly though, I can tell you that this phone feels really good in the hands, and it comes with a case also, so I'm just trying to figure out why it already comes with a hard shell case or whatever. I think that's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and let's see, power button should be either here. Okay, there we go. UMIDIGI. That looks pretty good, right? Can I get that to focus? There we go. UMIDIGI. So I've never heard of this brand. I think this, maybe I have, I'm not too sure. But again, this thing is running Android Oreo 8.1 out of the box. So that's the only thing I really know about it. It does have a fingerprint sensor though, and this is supposed to be the rose gold version of it, by the way. So when I say rose gold, let me go ahead and take off the case to show you guys. So let me pull this off for you really quick. The case feels really good, by the way. But instantly, let me turn off the screen so that this doesn't get ruined here. But instantly, my first impressions is this phone is a little thick, and I'm talking about like it's thicker than your average smartphone. I've had other smartphones in the past, and this one feels a little heavy for what it is. It doesn't feel like it's made cheaply though. I mean, all around you can feel that it has like somewhat of an aluminum surroundings over here. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off just because. We'll see how good the screen actually looks with this off. It looks pretty good. It feels pretty good. I don't know if there might be another protective screen there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that on though, just for now. Feels good in the hand though. I believe this is a glass back if I'm not 100% mistaken on that, and I'll go ahead and pull this off a little later on. But yeah, just from touching it right here, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, where the actual lens is. But it looks like a glass back, and this again is the rose gold version of it. So the reason being is because there is another version of it that's a little more expensive. But again, this is the A3 Pro, designed by UMIDIGI, Android smartphone assembled in China. So this is a Chinese phone. Okay, so again, let me go ahead and get this set up here for you guys, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what this phone has to offer. Okay. Alright guys, so I just signed into my Wi-Fi here, and while it's checking for updates and whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what else came in the box here. So I'm lucky the phone works so far, no issues. So inside the box it says link to the world. Okay, so it makes it seem all fancy. So I've never gotten anything like this when it comes to I guess a smartphone. Obviously it just comes with your smartphone SIM removal tool, and then here is probably just stuff going over the phone, how it works, etc. like that. So it'll just give you little things like where the TF card goes, etc. like that. So very interesting and very cool that UMIDIGI for a $95 smartphone does something like this. Again, you don't see other phone companies doing that. So again, here we go. Giveaway, enter to win. Scan the QR code and follow us, and enter for a giveaway to win an UMIDIGI smart device for free. So that's pretty cool also, that they do that. So again, inside here, you get your charging cable, which is red and black, and that's actually pretty edgy for them to do in 2019. Okay, and your basic charging brick. I don't assume that this is going to be a fast charger or anything like that. So it looks like just a basic charging brick. And again, both of these items were already outside of the box when I opened this phone. So again, you know, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. But UMIDIGI says, thanks for building a great phone is hard enough, so building a great phone on a budget should be infinitely more difficult. But thanks to all who made the super phone super awesome to contributing valuable time in developing hardware, software, and developments. Thanks for choosing UMIDIGI products. So again, that's pretty freaking cool that they do something like that, and I want to give shout outs to UMIDIGI for doing something like that. I think that's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and just put most of this stuff back in the box here, and I'm going to put the box aside, and hopefully we can show you improved location accuracy. Okay, I don't even know what I clicked, but I'm going to go ahead and log in to my device really quick, and we'll get this going for you guys. Thanks for the wait. So finally I got this thing set up, and first of all, I can tell you right out of the gate, this phone is performing pretty okay. I mean, it's not really bad. It is set to military time up here, so I am going to have to fix that once I get that going here. Let me see if I can show you guys. It says 1540, which is probably like, I don't even know what timing that is in military time. That's like 3 o'clock, I think. And for the most part, you know, obviously it has the notch on top, so that's going to be the first thing that you're going to notice here when you guys are using the phone. On the bottom, you see that there is somewhat of a chin or a bezel or whatever you want to call it. It's not bad, but you know what, UMIDIGI, you know, if they were able to put this on top all the way up here for the actual top portion of the screen, why have the chin, or why have the, you know, again, why have the chin on top up here if you're not going to make the full screen, take full advantage of the full screen real estate? So I thought that was interesting. Okay, so again, this is supposed to be running Android 8.0 out of the box. If I were to bring my finger down, obviously you're going to see all the little shortcuts. It is installing specific stuff like play support libraries, etc. like that. And I did lower the actual brightness on the actual phone for a specific reason, because again, it brings down the actual brightness on my phone, so it turns everything black basically. But you know what, honestly, all around, you know, you can see here that it does come with a set of Google widget apps really quick and whatnot out of the box already. I don't know what this little button does down here, that little down arrow, but I think that's interesting. You guys can see that. You can make this go away though. I think that way, you know, it's just gone, and you know, you don't have to deal with that. And I guess if you want to swipe up, you know, they're kind of making it like iPhone, I guess, in a way where, you know, you have to kind of swipe up to, or, you know, swipe up on the bottom to use those gestures, since they don't have capacitive buttons anymore. But again, you know, out of the box, you know, this phone is pretty impressive so far. I mean, I have to say, let's take a look at the specs really quick, before I let you guys go, and then, you know, hopefully we can get a review going on this. So again, you know, the CPU is an MT6739 quad-core processor. Again, it's basically the same processor from the phone from my last video, which was the Blue Vivo Go, except this phone has 3 gigs of RAM opposed to the 1 gig of RAM. So definitely I'm going to be able to tell the difference right away on the usage of this phone. Running Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box. So again, a lot of phones don't even have Oreo, or even Android Pie for that matter, but the fact that this thing is still running Android 8.0 out of the box for less than $100 is pretty good. It does have dual nano SIM card slots, let's see, dual nano SIM and a TF reader, so obviously you can put in a micro SD card. I believe this phone does have about 32 gigabytes of internal memory out of the box. Again, it's a 5.7 inch touch display out of the box, you know, so it's going to give you your aspect ratios, but it's basically a 720 display. Let's see, it says WCDMA, which are just like the bands, LTE, yada yada yada. Package contains UMIDIGI A3 Pro with power adapter, USB cable, manual phone case using UMIDIGI approved battery, and charger specifically designed for your phone needs. So again, guys, you know, again, this phone, the fact that it came with a really cool looking case also, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got kind of like a texture to it actually, and there we go. Let's see if you can see that. But the fact is, this is the rose gold version. I guess the reason why they're selling it with the case is the fact that maybe people that want to buy this specific version don't want to be seen with a rose gold phone, I would say. But at the same time, like, check the screen out, you can see it says 15 updates available, 1500 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change that time. But again, let me see. Let's see how the fingerprint. I already have the fingerprint set up. Let's see. So fingerprint, again, all I had to do was just tap it on the back. Let's see if I press it again, will it turn off the screen? No, so obviously you would have to turn off the screen there. So again, all around this phone seems pretty okay. Let's look at the bottom really quick. You can see here it does have a 3.5mm headphone jack. It does only come with micro USB, so again, with these budget phones, I'm starting to see a noticeable trend that they are not going with USB Type-C. They are still using micro USB in 2019, and you only have the one speaker, girls. So I think that's interesting that this phone only has. That kind of worries me a little bit because, you know, we like to people that want to play music or whatever might not be able to enjoy that. So again, on the side here, you just have, you know, your power button and your volume rockers. That's it. There's nothing on this side except for the SIM tray, and on top, you know, you just have those little antennas for the actual cell phone, and I'm going to assume that they probably have the same ones on the bottom or on the side also, as you can see here, side and side. So again, take it with a grain of salt, guys. This phone is only $95, but you know, for what I'm seeing here and from what I'm getting here, this phone is actually a pretty nice looking phone, guys. It feels good in the hand, I'm not gonna lie. It feels pretty sturdy, it feels solid. If I were to drop this, I don't feel like it would break right away, obviously. And the fact that it comes with this little cell phone case, I just kind of love that. Let me see if I can get that in there. But yeah, the fact that this just comes with the cell phone case out of the box or whatever, and it just comes with it on, so you know, you don't have to worry about, like, if I were to drop this a million times, that's gonna happen. But again, guys, you know, this is just the unboxing and overview of this video. If you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up. I am gonna post an affiliate link down here so that you guys can check that out. So hopefully, you know, this phone will get some love, and we'll work on the review in just a few short days, guys, just to get a little bit more input, especially on things like the camera. I'm very interested to see how the camera is. I believe it's a 13 megapixel camera. Don't know anything about the front-facing camera though, so that's going to be news to me whenever that does happen. But again, no flash that you can see there, but it does look like a decently solid lens there. So hopefully we'll see how it goes, guys. Again, this is the UMIDIGI A3 Pro. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and as always, we'll see you guys next time. Okay.